Fair warning to the Nosy Neighbor Network. You can't go into a business where you need a medical card and expect to hear gossip, even if they disagreed with what the person does and they know of their past. They are not going to fill your little coffer. You're not their type, Amy. Am I on? You know, do I have a concept? No. Reputation follows. In no capacity are you a compassionate person. No. But it's too bad because, you know, all the wellness programs are up and coming, and you just don't carry the demeanor we know it takes. You're not consistent enough. You know, 5150 is very important. Very important. And you don't get to determine the diet of another. If I was looking at her and I could just say what I wanted to, it would be shit like that, and she knows it. And that's her own judgment. Now, she's still pissy about, well, you never had kids. Well, guess what? That means your body didn't go through what I did, you know? But it's taken a completely different way because of her inadequacy. You know, if you're gonna do it properly, you know, the marriage and waiting, getting a man, maybe she did all that for a while. Maybe, who knows? Is that why she's got the attitude? Who knows? Digestively irritating, yeah. To even sit over it, yeah. You know she's stewing all the time. Yeah. It's obvious. What does your church community tell you? What have they been telling you? You're certainly not making gains with your neighbors. What is your church community telling you? I don't think I ever want to sit through any of it, of its proximity again. I do as my mother did. You sit in your own house with your own mess. You get cleaned up before you go out. The jealousy, yeah, and it just, and you want to talk about gasoline? She's pure gasoline for Coleman. I think he's too attached to me and likes me too much because I won't completely condemn him with the other neighbors, and that just drives them mad. Again, my thought theory. Your problem is not necessarily my problem. And we could have the same problem with the same individual, and I can let it go and you can't. And that's a problem. Because then every time you're expecting a triangulation of encounter that is gonna feed that purpose of, I'm standing here as the victim and you should always notice me as such. Well, shit, don't you know that's how the parasites feed off of you? Now, they can do it through this little device, and we'll expose them. like the little Klingons they are, like little ticks. They hop on things and get to another place just by clinging to a little bit of verbiage, a little bit of likeness, a little bit of what they had if you could get a hold of it. I see it, it's painted. Who wanted what out of the apartment? You know, that kind of crap. Because they're tossing tokens around the building. And Ray Belmore was accused of receiving stolen goods. Was that because it was forced into his mailbox? And then you open it up, you track it down, you figure out who's messing with you? Crap like that. It goes that problematic. Outed myself. Why not? You're all going to use it. You're all going to try and use some shame factor. Again, that's why they know the account is open. It holds the other parts accountable, particularly for those who never approached, those who never attacked, and just wanted to talk and communicate. And that is coming together as well. And some of those good individuals are coming out of isolation and not feeling so abnormal. Because this isn't psychic imagination. This is circumstance being plotted out in public so that it can be pieced together. And if you're still asking questions, what you have to tell yourself is, if I don't know, I don't need to know. And you drop it. Otherwise, you become the target of stupidity on the road, in the middle of traffic, pausing when you gotta click and move and merge. Driving is so much fun, isn't it?